All right, we're live.
We're live. Hell yes. Only 2 hours 45 minutes, right?
Oh, it was almost 3 hours. It's up now. You go download it. The podcast is up. It's a really good time. Thank you very much, Clinton, for stopping by.
Appreciate it, Clinton. Thank you.
Having a good time with us.
Thank you for having me.
We got a question for tonight. Beefloaf's going to run it down because it's his question.
So the post game is what sport or game that you really wanted to get good at, that you attempted to get good at, did you fail completely at getting good at?
Okay.
It could be a sport or a game. So who'd like to lead off?
I can go first. So for me, it's basketball.
Oh.
And I don't want you to think that I absolutely suck at basketball.
No, because you didn't.
I played in high school, but it was one of those things where you're really good in grade school, and then and you're on your freshman basketball team, and you're starting to realize I'm not quite fast enough for this game. I'm not quite athletic enough for this game, and this is part of the reason why I get pissed off when people are like, "Oh, this guy's a grinder. This guy's a grinder." I am a grinder. So I'll tell you a story that will give you an example of this, right? So I'm a guy who's not afraid to take a charge, right? In basketball, I would give my body up, fucking no problem. Beefloaf was the same. I saw Beefloaf take a fucking elbow to the eye one time and get up and play the rest of the game. It's look like a fucking alien for the rest of the game. But so I was a sophomore, and this is towards the end of my playing. And I was a good shooter. I was a very good shooter. I was not the most athletic dude, as I said. So we're playing St. Joe's, and now remind, I'm a sophomore. This is all 15 and 16-year-olds on the court. We're playing St. Joe's, Westchester, and this guy gets the ball on a fast break. I'm the only guy back, and so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take a charge. I'm just gonna let this guy bowl me over. What the fuck?
Sure.
I stop. I set. All I can tell you about these two things, about this dude, was two things. One, he was wearing Nikes. And two was what his balls smelled like. Because he went right over me and dunked on my ass. No charge, because the only thing that touched me was his taint rubbing against the top of my head. It was about that time when I was like, I'm not built for this game. This is not my sport. As much as I love it, as much as I wanted to be great at that sport, as much as I gave to be good at that sport, not for me. Not for me. The 5'10" Mexican was not the right build for this game. So it's basketball for me.
That's a good call.
All right. Well, here's the thing. My answers, I have two. Bowling, which isn't a sport. And golf.
It is a game.
And golf. Okay, so I'm really bad at bowling. I've bowled a 37 before. That's not a joke at all. But the thing is, though,
I'm pretty sure Helen Keller could bowl higher than 37. I'm not hating on you, but I think you could be blind and probably get a 45.
It's very true. The thing is, I haven't tried to get better at it, though, so that's kind of tough. The other one's golf. I can hit the ball, but I don't have any patience for the short game. I have no patience.
You're basically the Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. No patience for the short game. You see me putt. Bowling or putt is like bowling for me. It's not good. So I don't want to get better. I think that does my answer right there.
The game that I desperately wanted to get good at, and I am sucked big fat donkey cock at for my entire life, is backgammon. And the reason why I wanted to get good at backgammon is
I don't even know the rules. I don't even know what that is.
It's because I started getting into poker a little bit, back in the poker boom, and I had good enough where I could beat low-level online games, and so I thought, okay, that's pretty good. And then I didn't realize how good that actually was, because apparently low-level online games had gotten so much stronger than like even like you go to a live game at some place and like you'll be the best player sort of thing. But I'd see these profiles in the World Series of Poker. They would do a profile of like a tournament player, or whatever, maybe like Eric Seidel or some shit. One of these guys who came from New York who went out to Vegas, and all these guys. Deuce to Seven's a great game, by the way. But so someone like that is like, well, they hone their chops on playing backgammon too, like they're good backgammon players. So I thought, oh shit, if I learn how to play backgammon, then some of the skills from there can transfer over. And I worked hard, and I still sucked so goddamn bad at backgammon. I read books. I used like online trainers and like things of strategy. You read the thing, and nothing could get me fucking better at backgammon. I was getting my ass kicked on the regular with it. I just could not grasp the game. So that's an example of something where I tried and realized I'm just horrible at this. I can't possibly do it.
I still don't know what it is.
I'm going to say you spent far too much time working on
I was
backgammon.
gonna say.
I did.
I mean, you could have been doing something more useful with your time, like sleeping,
Not
Or
eating.
rolling down a hill, like any of these.
Getting hit by a car. That's fine too.
What about that would have been a better use of my time. Like
I don't even know. Like if I were to want to get a backgammon game going, like is there like online
The league?
backgammon?
you can play online, yeah. You can, or like I've got a board. We could you and I could sit down and play.
Well, we couldn't because I don't know what the.
No, yeah.
It's basically like it's got sort of like tiles and then dice. So it's like a dice-based game.
Okay, so
You're like, I still have no clue.
I mean,
what this
if
is.
we're not playing craps, I'm not.
I'm not throwing
interested
dice.
in
You
what
don't
you're
care about it.
It's like
it's either craps or Yahtzee. You know, like
Is it a
Those are
game?
only nice games.
Is it a game where if I win, I could slam my hand through a table like Ice Cube?
No, it's not that kind of game. No,
I'm not
it's
interested in that.
It's not
I'm
how
not-
we do that.
I want to play bones or I want to play craps, and you're not giving me either. I think we're gonna have to end this right here.
That's fine.
Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you guys real soon.